Alright, what is going on, guys? It has been a while, but it is finally time for another episode of the Lure Challenge. Much requested, so I thought I'd bring it back. It's probably been like a year since I've made one of these, so yeah, well overdue, but we'll get right into it. Today's lure we're going to be reviewing is the new Rapala X-Rap Peto. Is that right? X-Rap Peto. Saw this in the shop, I had to buy it, so thought I'd do a review on it. So get out of the box, we'll have a look at it. The usual drill. But this is a hybrid lure. It's half soft at the back, hard at the front. 2 treble hooks, nice little rattle, and it also comes with a spare tail, which is pretty cool. So as these reviews normally go, I'm going to take this lure out for a fish for a couple of hours, see how it does, and we'll come back here, we'll do a full review on it, let you guys know what I think of it and how much it cost and etc. And yeah, we'll get on with that. So we'll see if it catches any pike, and I'll see you guys back here after we've had a fish. So there's one. Yep. Nice. Just a little guy. Wow. Just a little guy, but I'll take that for first fish. Let's let him rest in there for a minute. Just got that on that back treble then. Sweet. After 10 minutes of fishing as well. Should be recovered in there now. Go. Yes, man, that took it nearly as soon as it hit the water then. That was a nice strike. Just felt like rod tip bumping, like that. It's got some energy. There we go. That's a better fish. I'm going to say that's about £5 or £6. There we go. Yeah, it's not too bad. About £3 or £4 I'd say actually. That was awkward to unhook though. There we go, fish number 2. I've been fishing. Let's see. 40 minutes. So 2 fish in 40 minutes so far. 100% hookup ratio so far as well. Both small fish, but this time of year, not really expecting to find anything big. The tail's holding up nicely as well. Oh, yes, there we go. That was an amazing hit. Oh. That's not a bad fish actually. Wow, we just nailed that then. Absolutely clobbered it. Yes, in the net. That's the biggest one so far today. That was awesome. He just smoked that then. Players out quick. Oh man, he took that head first. Absolutely destroyed it. At least that was easy to unhook. Ooh. Man, I didn't get to show you it because he flipped out the net, but fish number 3, time 1, 7 o'clock, 28 minutes left on camera, so I've been fishing 1.5 hours. So, that's cool. 3 pike in 1.5 hour. Check my leader's fine. Check my bait's fine. Got a few cuts in the tail now, but overall it's looking pretty good. So that was such a good take then. Followed by a not very good cast. A bit closer to the edge than I wanted. Oh, I just got whacked. Man, say whacked. Definitely didn't feel the hooks. It felt like it just sort of bumped on its tail. So I'm going to try to get another cast down there. That came about, I don't know, 3 or 4 casts after that last fish. See if we can get him to come back. Oh, I missed one. Damn it. Wasn't even paying attention at all. Kind of just looking down canal at where I'm going to go to next, and just got a, it wasn't a whack, it just like sort of a grab on it, you know what I mean? So got another hit. 3 fish caught and 2 hits then. Well, that'll about do it for this session. Fished for about 3 hours and covered, let's see, 2.5 miles of water. So yeah, it's not been a bad session though. I stayed out a bit longer than I would have done normally, but I wanted to test my new rod out, so kind of just been messing about with that on my reel and stuff. But yeah, decent session. So we'll get back for the review and I'll let you know what I actually thought of this bait. So guys, just got back from fishing with the Rapala X Wrap Peto, and I've got to say I'm very impressed with this lure. I thought it was going to be good. It looked amazing when I saw it. I mean, that's such a nice looking lure, such a nice finish to it, you know, nice paint job, and just looks awesome. So I just knew it would work, and yeah, it worked amazing. Caught 3 pike on it. I did catch a jumbo perch as well. I didn't catch it on this. It followed this in, changed to a perch lure and caught on that, but I'm not going to put that in the video anyway. That's going to be its own little video. But yeah, caught 3 pike, missed 2, but I don't think they hit it properly. They kind of just swirled on it. Didn't really feel on the bait that much, but yeah, 3 pike on that water is pretty good going, to be honest. Nothing massive, but this time of year it is quite hard to get something of decent size anyway. But yeah, we'll get into the review. I'll give you my thoughts on this bait, and yeah, as I already said, I love it. It's you know, half soft, half hard. Obviously the soft tail is going to get a bit battered by the pike's teeth, and around the hook has got a lot of cuts in it. The rest of the tail is not bad really. There's a few nicks in at the back of the tail. The hard body, there's a few scratches as you'd expect, mainly around this area near this back hook again. That's where 2 of the fish had it in the mouth, so that's where it's got the most damage. But other than that, it's not bad. This tail seems to be quite decent plastic. It's holding up well, and you get a spare tail in the box as well. So I mean, that should last a decent length of time. You know, perfect spare tail there. Swimming, it's on the box. It says that it swims, if I can see it, swimming depth 0.5 to 1 meters. That's about accurate if you cast it out and just slow roll it back. You can fish it deep because it does sink head down quite quick. I'd say about 1 foot a second the sink rate on this is. So if you want, you can let it sink and just slow roll it back. And yeah, I kind of found just slow rolling it with slight bursts of speed and short pauses worked the best for this bait. You can fish it anyway though. It's like a sort of bait that you can cast out, you can jerk it back, you can rip it back fast, you can fish it slow, you can start and stop it. It's like really versatile. So yeah, I really like this bait. The swimming action, it's got a tight action, meaning like this would be a not tight action. Tight action means it wobbles very slightly. The tail gives off a louder kick, but the main body's got a slight wobble, so it's a bit more of a realistic pattern than some really kick hard. But yeah, it swims nice. If you fish it fast, a lot of soft plastic shads will roll. That's not a good thing, and this doesn't roll at all. I was fishing this as fast as I could, and it just wouldn't roll. You know, the furthest it'd get is sort of like that on a really fast retrieve. But generally, it's a tight wobble. It's got a nice rattle in it, if you can hear it, and that, you know, as it'll come through the water. That's about as much wobble as it has, and that's sort of what the fish will hear, and then there'll be that big tail giving off vibrations. So yeah, awesome. The hooks are good. VMC Coastal Black hooks, size 2.0 I think. And these hooks are fine. Stuck 3 fish on them, no problem. I think I've bird 1 point in a snag. If I can find, yeah, 1 point's bird, but that's not a problem. Just sharpen that up, and I'll be good to go again. So bad points of this lure. I've been trying to think of bad points, and you know, the only things I could think of were, I wish it suspended rather than dropping nose first like that, because when you pause it, it goes like that. I prefer pause and it'll stop for a second and then start falling. But you know, that's just my personal preference. So yeah, that's that. And you know, one other downside is it's not got a release rig on it like you would if you rigged your own shads up, so the bait's going to get a bit more torn up, and potentially the fish could use the weight of the lure to throw the hooks. But other than that, I think I'm in love with this lure. It's one of my new favourite lures. It's definitely off in my tackle box. I had a tough time choosing which colour to choose because all the colours looked amazing. Then they've got like 10 or so different colours. I went for this perch one because it's nice, but I think I would have bought any colour in that range. But I could only afford one. But if anyone from Rapala watches this and wants to send me any more, emails in the description. You can sort me out if you want. Because I definitely would use them a lot in my video. But not really any negatives to this bait that I've seen. I fished it for 3 hours, got 3 fish, lost 2. And yeah, it's good. If you fish sort of waters shallow, like, you know, 2 or 3 feet deep, maybe 10 foot deep, this would work nice. Where I was fishing today is about 6 or 7 foot deep, and yeah, this works great. There's not much else to say. It's an awesome bait. I would definitely recommend it. Price wise, I paid $15.99 in pounds. RRP says $17.99, but 16 quid is not bad. It's higher than some baits, it's lower than a lot of baits. It's sort of your mid-range, your average price of baits these days, to be honest, you know. And the size is perfect, really. You'll catch small pike, you'll catch big pike, and if you're someone like me who just wants to catch fish and you're not bothered on the size, you know, it's a perfect size. 83 grams. Yeah. 83 grams. 20 centimeters. It'll cast on a lot of setups. I've been casting this on my 150 gram casting weight setup, and it casts awesome. Casts really far, not a problem with casting. The tail gets tangled occasionally, like so. What that happens with all shads is something you just got to live with them. But scoring out of 10, I want to give it a 10 out of 10 because I really do like this bait. But I'm gonna knock some points off for. What am I going to knock points off for? Yeah, I'm going to give it 9 out of 10. Simply because it gets tangled occasionally. The body gets torn up bad because it doesn't pull away from the fish. But that's it, really. 9 out of 10. It's probably one of the best baits I've used. And that's that. So that's the review. Hope you enjoyed it. If you got any more suggestions of what lures I should use, let me know in the comments. I'll put a link to this lure in the description as well if you want to check it out yourself. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright guys, just a quick thing. I forgot to show you how to take the tail off, which is easy. You take your back treble hook off, and then you sort of just pull it off like so, and then you've got this like spiky thing to hold it on. Not really sure what you'd call that. And then you just get your other tail, which has got a little hole cut in it already, and you just slot that through like so, and your tail is changed. You just put your back treble on, put that back treble back on. There it is, brand new tail, good to go.